Last lesson, right, we stopped at perimeter, right? So we still need to find the area. Okay, so I have area of the small quadrant, right? So how to find the area of a small quadrant, Danish? Okay, so I want to see 1/4. Okay, let me draw a line so that we know that we are doing area next. So to find the area of the small quadrant, it will be 1/4 multiplied by pi multiplied by radius of the small one multiplied by radius of the small quadrant, right? Correct? Okay, 1/4 pi r square. Now in this case, we know 1/4, but what is our pi in this case? 3.14, right? What's the radius of the small quadrant, Wen-Ti? Okay, so 6 cm, you multiply by 6, multiply by 6. So if that's the case, what is the area of the small quadrant? 28.26. Okay, now we find the small quadrant. We also need to find the larger quadrant, right? Okay, what's the formula, Elliot? 1/4 times pi r squared. So r now is the large one. Okay, so 1/4 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by, what's the radius of the large quadrant, Jing Kai? 9. So what's the answer, Jing Kai? 63.585. Okay, so now I have the small quadrant and the large quadrant, right? Okay, and the third thing I need to find is, of course, the area of the triangle. To find the area of the triangle, Jack, what's the formula? Half times base times height, right? Which is half times 12 times 9. Correct? Yes? Or half times 9 times 12 is the same. Correct? Because base times height, right? Right angle. Yes, Amish? Isn't it the same? No, we'll just use half times base times height. Okay? So it's 6 times 9. 6 times 9 equals how much, Clarence? 54, okay. So Clarence, what's your question? We don't need to do the rounding unless we are doing our final answer. Okay? Because 3 decimal place is very easy to write, right? It's not as though you have a long list of digits that you need to copy down from a calculator. Okay? So let's move on to our last part. So what should the last step be, Jack? I add all the areas, right, together. So I have 28.26 plus 63.585 plus 54. What do I get? 184. Okay, in which I need to round off, right, to 1 decimal place, right, according to a question. So 1 decimal place will be 0.8, because we know 4 we round down. Okay, this is 1 decimal place. Okay, so our answer, please remember, ANS. Okay, this is for my area, label it clearly. So perimeter equals to 47.6 cm and is 1 dp. Then my area is 145.8 cm square, right? And this is 1 dp as well. Anyone has any questions? Are you okay with it? Okay, so that's for the... So do not label part A and part B, okay? Label as perimeter, label as area. No. Who knows what does P stands for? Huh? Or who knows what does A stands for? No one knows. Okay? Right? So next question. Again, this question we need to find the perimeter and area. So to find the perimeter, I know that, okay, this is actually quite simple. Let's look at the question. We don't need to do multiple steps actually. Let's spend some time understanding the question. We have 4 identical quarter circles. This is my first one, second, third, fourth. Since it's 4 identical quarter circles, the 4 identical quarter will make up one circle. Very good. Okay, and 2 identical semicircles. So you have this and this. The 2 semicircles will also add up to form 1 circle. Okay, now is the circle formed from the quadrants the same size as the circle formed from the semicircle? No, right? Okay, very important. You must know that it's not the same. Now, let's look at this. We know that this part is 28, right? That means the radius of the quadrant is 28, right? Okay, this is 28. Let's find the perimeter first. Looking at the perimeter, let's find this first. This part. Can you see that this will actually form a circle? Yes. Okay, so let's find the circle. Okay, so to find the circumference of this circle, okay, what's the formula that I should use, Wendy? 2 pi r. Okay, so 2 times pi times r. But in this case, my radius, right, to be very, very clear, right, okay, I put a small q to represent that this is the radius of the quadrant. Okay, yes? Yeah, because I don't want to confuse it with later the other circle, you see. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but later when it comes to doing area, right? Later we'll be doing area, right? We'll be doing with R, right? Correct? So what I do next is I have 2 multiplied by, in this case, what's my pi, Brandon? 22 over 7. And I multiply by radius of the quadrant. What's my radius of the quadrant, Yongqian? 28. Okay, so using your calculator, can someone tell me what's the value? 176. Okay, so this is for this length. Okay, right? I color it so that it's easy for you to reference. Okay, next, let's find this. I'll find the circumference formed by the 2 semicircle. Okay? So again, 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by radius. Now I put an S to represent the semicircle. You can also use pi d. Okay? So you want to use pi d is also better. It's actually better. So you use pi multiplied by diameter. But diameter, still I'll label it to be clear, just in case. Okay, I put an S to represent the semicircle. Now I have 22 over 7 multiplied by 42. Okay, so what's the 132. Okay, so all these are in meters, but we just leave the units right at the end. Okay, so this is 132. Now, if I add up 176 and 132, is that the parameter? No. No, right? What else must I do? Wait. What else must I do, Sky? Which 4 lines? Okay, the radius of the quadrant. Tell me. Okay, right? So I still need to add up this 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's add up 176 plus 132 plus 28 times 4. Now, children, do I need to put a bracket around 28 times 4? Okay, no need, right? Okay, because according to the order of operations, we don't need to. So what's the answer, Lauren? 420. Okay, so this is the answer for perimeter. Okay, perimeter. You'll get this. Okay, this is for the blue color area. Okay, now, next, we need to find the area, right? Okay, so remember 420 is meters in this case. Okay, when you're writing your ANS, remember 420 is for meters. Now I need to find my area. So let's look at my area. Let's look at the yellow color region first. This one that I want to find. Okay. Now, Elliot, can you tell me how to find the area of the yellow circle? Pi r square. Okay. Hey, who's that? Beyond, copy out 10 times for each of them. No, copy out 20 times. I do not negotiate. You do not make fun of your friends. Do you understand, Beyond? I never say copy out the question 20 times. I say copy out the formula. Okay? 20 times of circumference. Okay? And 20 times of area. So altogether, how many times altogether? How many times altogether? 60 or 40? How many times? Okay, remember. When is it due? Beyond. So this one is multiplied by r square. So pi is 22 over 7 multiplied by 28 multiplied by 28. What do you get, Beyond? To 2,464. This is for the yellow circle. Okay, now I need to find my red color circle. Okay, red color circle. So, Vikram, tell me what's the formula? Pi times r for the semicircle, right? Times r for a semicircle. So, pi is how much, Vikram? 22 over 7. What about the radius of the semicircle, Xuan Wei?
42.
Hey, Xuan Wei, one more time, you give me an incorrect answer, you know what you'll get, okay? Because this many times already. Every time I ask you, every time wrong. You don't tell me you saw wrongly. No excuses. Okay, calculate out for me, Xuan Wei. No, not you. Try insult other people's grandparents already now. Damn 1,000. He may not take it as a joke, okay? You take it as a joke. You are supposed to tell him you are taking it very seriously. Okay, so this is for the red color circle. Damiel, what's the problem with you and Ernest? Can you stop talking? Okay, now I've what's the last thing I need to find? Area of what? Rectangle. Yes, Colin Chi, what's the question? 1386. Okay, right. So the last part is the area of the rectangle. Let's add everything together. Area is actually 2464 plus 1386 plus 42 times 56. Do you know how to get 56? Because twice of the radius, right? Okay. So all together, what do you get? 6,200 and? Okay, 6,202. Right, remember, right, our ANS, so perimeter equals to 420 meters. Area equals to 6,202 meters square. Understand? Yep. No, you need to be very clear. Okay? So that's for question 3. Question 4. The figure shows a quarter circle and a triangle. In case you never see where's the quarter circle, the quarter circle is this, okay? This is the quarter circle. Do not think that this is a quarter circle. This is not a quarter circle. This is also not a quarter circle. Okay, right? So now you also have a triangle here. You are supposed to find the area of the shaded part. Maybe it's not very clear, so I'm going to shade out the shaded part for you. The shaded part is actually here. These are the shaded part. Okay, maybe it's not very clear on my paper, but these are the 3 regions that are the shaded part. Okay, you have to find the area of the shaded part. Very simple, just use the use the quadrant, right? Subtract the, yes, use the quadrant, subtract the triangle. But how do we find the area of the quadrant, Leroy? Hey, Jack. One quarter times pi r square. Okay, so Leroy, so it's 1/4 times what? Calculator pi. Do you know how to say or not? Yeah. How do you know it's calculator pi? Okay, good. And the radius in this case, Leroy, is what? Need to use calculator. You hero already. Are we at the same question? Are we at the same question? What's the radius? Hey, Leroy, you're really in danger of failing, okay, if you continue to be like this. Radius and diameter cannot even differentiate. Okay, so children, when I have 11 multiplied by 11, okay, I get 121, right? So 121 multiplied by 1/4 will be, actually I can just leave it as improper fraction. We'll leave in terms of pi, correct or wrong? Do you all agree? Because I don't want to solve my pi, right? Yeah. Because I want my answer to be as accurate as possible, I will not solve for my value of pi. So I just leave it there. 1/4 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 11, what do you get in terms of improper fraction? They didn't ask you to leave in terms of pi, yes. But I'm solving it in terms of pi. I will only input my pi right at the last step so that my answer will be as accurate as possible. Yes, okay. You will only, those questions right that you're supposed to use your calculator pi, right? You will only use your pi at the last step so that you will not have those rounding error. Do you understand? So, because if you were to solve for pi now, you have a long list of decimal place, right? Yes. And you will need to round off, right? Before you can continue. But that's when you have error in your working. Okay? Yes, Colin Chi? You don't need to convert it yet. You just need to convert it at the last step. Eleven times 11 is what? Colin Chi. 1 to 1 times 1/4, isn't it 1 to 1 over 4? Hey, hello. The pie, I'm leaving it there, what? I didn't eat it up, what? I'm not hungry yet. Are you very hungry? You can eat the pie up if you want to. Huh? Can be your dinner. Okay? So, children, any problem or not? This is the area of the quadrant. Okay, but is this the final answer? No. No. Adriana, what should I do next? Find the area of the triangle. What's the area of the triangle? Half times. Tell me a formula first. Half times what? B stands for what? Adriana, busy looking at your fingernails, right? Go and look for Colin Chi. He will do your manicure for you. Okay? Hey, hello. I didn't ask you to talk about all your memories from last year, okay? Half times, what's the base? You can either use your base as 8.8 or 6.6, right? Yeah. Okay, but the other one will be your height then. So 8.8, if it's your base, then height will be 6.6. Yes. Okay, so what's the answer, Bjorn? 29.04. Okay, but this is not our final answer as well because we need to do one more step, right? Okay, so Xuan Wei, what's the last step? One to 1 over 4 minus. Remember, there's a 1 to 1 over 4 pi. Okay, don't just write 1 to 1. So it's to find the area is 1 to 1 over 4 pi. Okay, minus 29.04. Okay, 29.04. So, children, please take note. This pi, right, means 121 over 4 multiplied by pi, okay? When I write 1 to 1 over 4 pi, means 1 to 1 over 4 multiplied by pi. Okay, Ken? Lauren, any question? So, Jing Kai, tell me the answer. 66. How can 66 be one decimal place? Jingkai. So when you want to round to that one decimal place, what's the one decimal place? All of you take out a calculator, key in this for me. Take out a calculator and key in this for me. So what is 66 what? Sky can get 66.0 or not? You know why is it 66.0, Sky? Jingkai, explain to me why is it 66.0? Why is it not 66? Because your first answer was 66. Your first answer that you give me, is it rounded off to one decimal place? The first answer you gave me is rounded off to what? Nearest whole number is different. So children, please take note, is 66.0. One decimal place is 66.0. Remember, bracket 1 decimal place. Okay? Why I need to write the bracket is because I now use the approximate sign. If you notice, I don't use the wavy approximate sign. Okay, I just write equal. So remember, ANS 66.0. What's the units? cm what? cm square. And remember, 1 right, 1 dp. Anyone has any problems so far? Okay. Next question. Lauren, are you at the next question already? Okay. So, this question, right? They say the figure shows two identical semicircles and two identical quarter circles. Let me shade out the identical ones for you, okay? So, these are the semicircle that's identical, and the quarter circles that are identical is here. Okay? And lastly, they want to find the area of the shaded part. Area of shaded part is here, 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 and here, right? Correct? So basically, right, to find the area of the shaded part, what I need to do is I must find my whole rectangle, yes or no? Okay, because they say that these two semicircles and the quarter circles are found in a rectangle. So I must find my whole entire rectangle. I subtract one whole circle here, right? The yellow one is the whole circle, and the red one is the semicircle, yes or no? Okay, so let's find the yellow color, which is the whole circle. Okay, how do I find the area of the whole yellow circle, Elliot? Okay, pi r square. Okay, in this case, my pi is 22/7 as stated in the question. But radius, right, in order to avoid confusion, it's best if we write S to represent this is the radius of the semicircle. Okay? Can? So, what's the radius of this semicircle, Yongqian? Xue Wei, you are saying? Xue Wei, what is the radius of the semicircle? Why is it important to use that? Why do you need that? Because you need to find what? What are you finding now, Xue Wei? Huh? Area of what?
The area of the
Which small? Tell me the color. You want to find the area of the semicircle, right? Correct. 2 semicircles will form up 1 yellow circle, right? Okay, so this is 3.5. Do you all agree with her that it's 3.5? Okay, so it's 3.5 multiplied by 3.5. Okay, so do I get a nice answer here? 38.5, is it? Okay, good. So this is for the yellow color whole circle, okay, formed from 2 semicircles, right? Okay, next I need to find my red color region. Okay, to find my red color region, Leroy, tell me what must I do? Jack, don't be a busybody here. Half multiplied by R square, right? But now since we are doing the quadrant, I'll write Q instead. Okay, so it's half multiplied by 22/7. So what's the radius in this case? Leroy? 7? 7 or 10.5? You will see properly or not? 7 Not 3.5 Okay. Jack, he's your friend He's your friend? Alden, tell me what's the answer? 38.5. Hey, hello, come down. Alden. Quadrant what, right? Half times 22/7 times 7 times 7, right? No, yeah? Any problems with it? No, who does not agree with me? First of all, you must agree that the radius in this case is 7. If you cannot agree that radius is 7, then we cannot solve this. Any problems so far? Okay, good. So this is for the red color semicircle formed from the 2 quadrants. Okay. Now I can find the area of the shaded part, right? Okay, but before I can find the shaded part, I still need to find the area of the rectangle. Yes, how to find the area of the rectangle, Brennan? Sorry? So what's the formula for rectangle? I can't hear you, sorry. Rectangle where got high? No, you are scaring me. Okay, PSLE is still giving me this kind. Wendy, tell me. You know the first thing you say, right? Caroline say. Caroline email. She want to laugh at you, but she paiseh to laugh out loud. Yeah. Okay. Wendy, wake up. How to find area of rectangle? Formula. Oh, you're scaring me, really. Wendy, pull out all your hair since it's so hard. Pull out all your hair. Wendy, this one you copy 100 times already, if you don't know. Everyone keep quiet. Wendy's life depends on this. It's either 100 times or what? If you don't know, don't worry. Ernest will help you copy the 100 times. So do you want to get it wrong? So Ernest will copy out. Wendy, if I were you, I'll purposely get it wrong. So it depends on how strong is your friendship between the two of you. Wendy, come. What's the formula for rectangle? Hey, really, I think he genuinely don't know. Really, you need to copy out for him already. I think he's genuine. He's not trying to sabo you. Huh? Sorry? Length times? Breath Length times the breath that I'm taking now Length times the breath I'm taking now Huh? Okay. Same spelling. Wow, this class a lot of comic relief. Okay. Come down. Hey, you know recording later I play the Mr. Teo. See what he do to you. Okay, let's be serious. Okay. It's length multiplied by breadth. Okay. Right. So L times B. So Wendy, what's the length? Breadth? 10.5. So what do you get? Hundred point? 147. Wow, you take very long to key into your calculator. Okay. Right, so to find the area of the shaded part, Vikram, tell me what's the last step? 147 minus minus 77. So Isabel, tell me what's the answer? 31.5. You sure that's the answer? No, 31.5 cm square. Okay, remember your units. Next question. 31.5 cm square. Okay, the figure shows a rectangle. You can't see the rectangle is here. And 6 identical semicircles. So I'm going to shade the 6 identical semicircles for you so that you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? You are supposed to find the area of the shaded part. The shaded part, because it's not clear here, I'm going to put it in green for you. So this is the shaded part. Okay, this is the shaded part. Can? Okay, but it's clearer on your own worksheet. So in other words, what I need to do to solve this question, I'm using a very, very big circle, right? The big circle, the gigantic circle there. Subtracting off my rectangle. And the 6 semicircles, right? And the 6 semicircles actually form 3 full circles. Yes or no? Yeah. They are small. Okay, let's find the area of the 6 semicircles first. Okay, to find the area of the 6 semicircles, okay, what should I do? Alexis, tell me. The 6 semicircles in one step. What should I do? Beyond, Stop that rubbish. Alexis, waiting for you. The 6 semicircles. The 6 semicircles will form how many circles? 3. How to find the area of the 3 yellow circles? Pi times r times r. That's only for 1, right? If you need 3, what must you do? What's the radius in this case? Don't listen to Jack. Jack is all out to sabo everyone today. Okay? Right? Tell me, what's the radius? I can't hear her. 2. Very good. So, remember, because I got 3 complete circles, right? Okay? So, I just need to use pi times r because of the r of the semicircle times r. But all together, I have 3, yes or no? So, I multiply by 3. So, pi is 3.14. Plus the radius just now, do you all hear what Alexis say? Oh yeah, sorry. Do you see plus or do you see times? Are you sure? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? If I play the video and don't have how? What will happen, damn you? Huh? Do you want to take the risk? Okay, so radius of the semicircle, Adriana, is 2. Okay, so 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. Right, so Lauren, tell me what's the answer? 37.68. Alright, so this is for the yellow color region. Okay, sorry, yellow color region. Now we need to find the rectangle, right? Wendy, what's the formula for rectangle? Length times breadth. Okay. Since length times breadth. So since you are so smart, okay. Now Wendy, tell me what's the length? Don't want. I ask Xuan Wei better. Xuan Wei, what's the length? 8. Wendy, how did Xuan Wei get 8 cm? So you heard what I say, because of the 2 diameters of the semicircle, so it will be 8. So 8 multiplied by, the breadth is 4. Okay? Which is equals to 32. So this is for the rectangle, right? Yes, Colin Chi? It's L, you don't know how to read, is it? Okay? Did I spell as L-I-T-R-E? Did I spell as that? Okay, it's not. L can stand for a lot of things. If I write L on your report book, it means that I'm trying to tell you you're lazy. Okay? Right? And for Jack, right, when I write L, right, he's trying to say that he's a loser. He did it himself one. Yeah. Okay? So let's continue. You are supposed to find the area of the shaded figure, but I haven't found the area of the big circle, right? Correct? So how do I find the area of the big circle? Okay, so Leroy, how to find the area of the big circle? Leroy, what's the area of the... Hey, the rest of you, I'm getting impatient. The bell has rung already and I haven't finished this question. Stop interrupting me. Not in a mood for jokes now. Big circle. Don't know how to find area. Pi r square. Okay, so we need to find the big circle. Pi multiplied by radius, because it's the large circle, we just put a L. And then since pi is 3.14, Leroy, what's the radius of the large circle? Hey, I think Jing Kai, you help him. Jing Kai, tell me what's the radius of a big circle. Do you know how he gets 6 or not? Yeah. Okay, because 12 divided by 2, right? You can see here is 12. And 12 is the diameter. Okay, so multiply by 6. So what's the area? Elliot. Sorry? 113.04. Okay, now Leroy, I let you have one chance to redeem yourself. Tell me what's the last step. Everyone better keep quiet. I'm giving him a chance to redeem himself. That's all. So Leroy said that the last step is 113.04 minus 37.68, and you get the final answer. Okay. Minus 32. Do you all agree with his last step? Okay, Caitlin, tell me what's the final answer. 43.36. Do you all need to round off? Okay, remember to write ANS. So ANS 43.36 cm square. Okay, we'll stop here for today.